Risks, man. So many people have problems with taking risks, financial risks. They don't want to take them. They're being conservative. You know, I was having a conversation yesterday with a colleague. Something new that I'm doing in my business. There's an expense element to it. Andy, he asked me, Andy, how could you be spending money like that in times like these? How can I not? I mean, look what's going on in the world around us. People are like, some people are not going to walk out of this. People are fucked. All right, some people are never going to bounce back from this situation. Some people, they're going to crumble. Some people are waiting to go back to jobs that aren't going to be there. You know, we're going into the 5th or 6th month of this pandemic, and simple things. I like my bartenders. I like my waiters. I go to my usual spots. A lot of those places don't have the patio, so they're not open here. I keep in touch with my people. How you guys doing? Most of the time, their response is doing well, hoping for the restaurant to reopen, hoping for the restaurant reopens. That's month 1, month 2, month 3. You know what? Sign on the door. Restaurant's not going to be open again. What are these people going to do when there's 16,000 unemployed waiters, bartenders, service industry people in my neighborhood? And let's say that the pandemic gets lifted, the stay-at-home orders get lifted, we're all good, the vaccine is out. A lot of these places aren't going to be there. The employment, the numbers of people trying to apply for the same job are going to be staggering. Not everyone's going to get a job. Not everyone's going to have opportunities. I respond to him, how do I not take a risk? How do I just sit back in my business right now while everyone else is telling me to settle down, keep it calm, keep the money in your bank account? No, that doesn't work for me. If that makes you feel comfortable, that's fine. You know what doesn't make me feel comfortable? Flying. Not a big fan of flight. I get on airplanes. Why? Because rationally, statistically, I know that I got 110 times more likelihood of being killed in a car accident than I do on an airplane. Period. Yet I get in the car every day and I drive. I'm taking risks within my means, getting out of my comfort zone during these times, and really during any times. You should be getting uncomfortable. You should be educating yourself, learning something new. Parents, kids, they're not in school right now. If anything, this pandemic has taught me that, let me just say this. The school system, my kid goes to a good school, great teachers, great people. The months that I had to sit down here and educate my son, I realized that my son is way smarter than they'll ever understand. The other thing I noticed is that the school system really doesn't give him what I believe he's gonna need to set him up for the future. We're still in school here in my house, as far as I'm concerned. Every day, we learn something new. Finances, investing, stock, taxes. Yeah, I talk about this crap with my kid all day long. He knows it better than I do. You know, when I'm on the phone, the other day I'm talking to my father. My father's an amazing CPA. I put the phone on speaker. We're sitting down, and we're both talking to my dad, asking him questions, learning new things, learning new strategies. You know, my business has been growing, and Rebecca's has been too. Thank God. But it's been because of adaptation, some ingenuity, fortune, good fortune. But good fortune just doesn't happen. Good fortune comes as a result of putting yourself in positions to have good fortune. You know, you gotta constantly, even in these times, you can't play it close to the vest. You know, there's things that you can do safely and more conservatively. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, on the day-to-day, but in the grand scheme of things, you've heard the saying, no risk, no reward. You gotta take big freaking chances. And if you're not in the position to do that right now, you gotta be getting ready to put yourself in that position and make those things happen for yourself. Because if you don't do it for yourself, no one else is gonna do it. And thinking that, you know, if your kids are in school, you think that the education system is gonna do it for them, they're gonna teach them the basics. They're gonna teach you this lovely little quote. You know, Ralph Waldo Emerson, he has a, great author, quote, he says something that, you know, life is an experiment, or life is an adventure, life is an experiment, you know, make as many experiments as you can, paraphrasing. That's what school's gonna teach you, the lovely quote. They teach you these wonderful things, go after it, you know, and they want you to read the poetry and the arts and the creatives, and all that is amazing. But for me, on the artistic side, one of my favorite movies in the world is Rocky. And when I watch Rocky, I want to go out and take on the world. That's what art is supposed to do, right? That's what creative is supposed to do. It's supposed to inspire, it's supposed to move, it's supposed to motivate. You got to blend that in with financial education. Kids don't get that in school. Kids get, it's our responsibility to take care of ourselves. It's our responsibility to make sure that our kids get the right education that they need. They need to go to school. They need to get educated. They need to read. They need to do math. But they also need financial education. They need, mentorship, and that should come from the parent. During these times, if you're sitting at home waiting for a job to come back to you, that's great. That's fine if you think it's going to come back to you. But in the meantime, what are you doing just in case? What are you doing to get prepared in case that job doesn't come back? How about getting prepared to do something whether or not that job comes back? How comforting is that, saying, hey, you know what, this situation gets we get past this, because we're going to get past this, and I'm going to be doing this, and this is my next adventure, and this is what I'm going to do with my life. Or I might be going to my job, but while I get that job, I'm going to be doing this on the side, because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of waiting to see if I'm going to work or not. I'm tired of waiting to see if my boss is going to call me back. I'm tired of punching in a time card. Whatever it is, this is a great opportunity in your life to prepare yourself, to put yourself in a better situation for you, for your family, for your kids. Man, it's really hard for me because I'm one of those people that I've learned to not give to those that are not going to receive it, because that can get exhausting. You can't want something more for somebody that they don't want for themselves. So I've taken these videos and I put them up. I get my comments, I get my emails, I get my texts, I get my phone calls. I like the engagement, and it's nice when you connect with people on a level, like-minded people, because I need energy. I need to get pumped up. I need people to tell me, what they're doing in their lives. Please, in the comments, if you're doing something new, man, leave the comment. Let me know about it. If you're taking on a new adventure, if you're taking on a new business idea, if you got something that you're working on, let me know. Let me hear about it. Let me hear some success stories, because right now all I'm hearing is about, the woes is me. I'm seeing some great ingenuity. I saw a friend of mine the other day. He has a gym. They shut his gym down here. He took over the entire parking lot. Look up Foothill Gym on Instagram. Foothill Gym in Monrovia. Just look up what they're doing. It is freaking amazing. Amazing. I mean, they're not in my area. And yesterday I texted him. I was so impressed with this guy, an immigrant, Irishman. Okay, so impressed with what he's doing out there. And I'm like, I am going out there, because to me it's a monument. It's a testimonial as to what one can accomplish and adapt in today's times. His business is thriving, exploding. He's doing better today than he was before the pandemic. It was a rough start, I'm sure, the first few weeks, the first few months, but he got his shit together and he figured it out, and he's making it work, and he's thriving. Get educated, take risks, man. Life is about risks. You get in the car after you've had 2 drinks, you still drive home. That is risky. People call me and they tell me, hey, I got my money sitting in my savings account. I'm like, you're earning 0.025 interest annually. Come on. I'm not saying you need to throw your money into some high risk opportunity, but I'm saying there's a little bit better opportunity, and more conservative people are like, well, I don't mess with stocks. All right, fine, no problem. Oh, I don't mess with mutual, fine, no problem. I don't invest in real estate. Like, what do you invest in then? What are you investing in? Oh, I just keep my money in the bank, save it for a rainy day. Awesome. You put $1,000 in the bank account, they give you 0.025. Great. At the end of the year, you got $5? Great investment. Let's do business. Prepare yourself for what's coming. Get better at what you're doing. Take risks. Take a lot of risks. All right. You all have a good day. Thanks for watching my video. Oh, and check out the website. It's gonna be something big, and that I'm really excited about. Thank you for all the support. Website, it may not be the right time, but it'll be up in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited about it, and got a bunch of new services that we're gonna offer our clients. So don't forget, for all your real estate needs, hit me up.